Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today we're doing something a little different. I've been kind of just really wanting to try doing an actual Sims build challenge. I still have my big build that I've been working on and I plan on continuing working on that, but I wanted to just try something a little different. I know my favorite type of Sims content to watch is people doing any sort of challenge. And so I wanted to give doing a Sims challenge a try. So I'm going to be doing the coloring book challenge. If you aren't familiar with what that is, the idea behind the coloring book challenge is every item you choose and place in your house has to be white. And so you build a house using everything that is white. And then once you're done, you go back through and change the color to whatever you want. But you don't necessarily know what the other swatches of an item is going to be. So sometimes you get swatches that go well together. Sometimes you get swatches that don't go well together. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on in. I'll probably just build a pretty basic, maybe 2-bedroom, 1-bath house. I'm not trying to have this be any sort of massive build. Also, as you can see, walls, it doesn't claim there's any white walls. So there's some stuff we're gonna have to just ignore the filters for. But when we can use them, we're gonna use them. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna start by just doing some blocks. Anything that can add a little interest. I still like building with the walls up. Oh, okay, no, afternoons should be good. These current blocks aren't necessarily representing the rooms. A little thing in the front. And I think that'll look good. Something super simple. Okay, I'm gonna delete the walls that are inside. I think I just deleted the flooring, but that's okay. What's this? Fill that back in. Fun. Okay, I don't know why it's being weird right there. I have all my walls. Yeah. Okay. That also... Oh, shoot. No, that did screw things up. Okay. Because it deleted the roof as well. Now it's being all weird. I don't want it to delete those side walls. There's probably an easier way to do this. To be honest, I'm still relatively new at The Sims myself. I probably have maybe 150 hours in the game. In fact, I can check right now. Oh, no, I have 105 hours in the game. So I'm pretty new at it myself. And like I said, I've really only ever built with it. I haven't done any sort of actual gameplay with it. So I should try some at some point, just for the fun of it. But we don't need to do that right now. I also think, what wall height is this? Let's do short wall height. I feel sometimes the taller wall heights start to look weird inside. So we'll keep this short. And then let's figure out a general floor plan. I'll keep it 1 story probably. So I want walls. Okay. So in the front, you're going to have some sort of front entryway. Which I guess maybe I shouldn't have made it centered. I guess let's start by figuring out what we want the bedrooms to be. We can have those two be bedrooms. I guess honestly we could do... That would be a really big bathroom if we did that whole thing. So maybe that could be our bathroom. This can still kind of be a bit of a front entryway. And then we can do maybe kitchen, dining, and a little living room right here. Keep it relatively small. We can honestly probably make that a bit smaller too to give us a little more space here. Even push it back one as well. Maybe that would make a little more sense. This bedroom's like a little narrow. Can maybe push that out one as well. There we go. Okay, I think that should be good. Actually, do that. Yeah, I think that'll look good. I don't want the bathroom to be too big because I feel like having a really big bathroom when you only have like a 2-bedroom house just kind of doesn't really make sense. I feel like this is looking pretty good. We can even maybe tuck this in a little bit so we can have like a doorway right here that goes to the outside. Okay, let's now roof it. And for the roof swatch, I will have to change something to white, but you have to like place the roof first and then you can like move it around. So I'm just going to start by placing probably just like a big old roof piece right in this like big middle rectangle. I may actually, rather than doing this style roof, I think it'll be easier if I start with this one. Roofing is always to me like one of the hardest parts of building. Now we'll leave it down. That come back in there. Bring that down so it's not clipping through. I'm gonna do like this way here. Obviously, we will bring down this arch so it's not looking crazy. Pull it back so that also comes in. Like that. And then just do like a little partial thing here. I might just bring this in on all sides. So it's looking a little weird. There we go. You know what we could do? We could actually even bring it out one more so it's like a little overhang. Actually, I'm going to leave that slanted up. I'm going to maybe pull this up a little bit more. Well, now that's looking kind of lopsided. I mean, it doesn't help. I guess this isn't placed like evenly with it. There we go. I think that looks good. Is it the best roof job? No, but it's okay. All right, now this is where we need to change this to white. So we have to pick a white roof texture. And I don't necessarily know what the other swatches of these will look like. So that's what makes this challenge kind of tough. I think I'll just go with like a basic shingle because I feel like there's probably going to be some good swatches for the shingles. Hopefully. I guess we'll add a roof trim. Pretty much, there's just like all the different colored swatches on these. Obviously, like when you hover over it, you can like kind of see the swatches. I just have to kind of ignore that. All right. Pull that down a bit. Yeah, I want it to kind of hang there a little bit more. Okay, I'm gonna should honestly probably raise this up and put it on some sort of foundation. Ooh, this one's pretty. I also did just like literally just bought myself a few new packs. So it's going to be fun to use them, but it's also going to be fun in the fact that I don't know what these swatches are because I haven't used these items at all. Like you can see a lot on here is yellow. That means there's like new things in there. And if they're at the front, that means they're especially new. So this should be fun. Okay. Maybe I want to do like continue that brick. Then again, I don't know if I'll be able, it might look weird if I'm not using like a matching brick swatch, but this is kind of pretty here. Sometimes this one places weird, but I think it placed normally all over. Or like sometimes you'll get weird corner pieces on the inside that you don't necessarily want. I mean, it's a little weird how it gave it like here, but not on this side. I don't know that there's much that we can do to fix that. Oh, I also did want to, I guess, like continue. The flooring out here. I just don't want these walls. Unless I may need to move all of this back. That way I have room to put like a staircase in the front. There we go. Okay. Oh, it also gave me a weird little like roof piece here. I can probably just put a trim on it. It's got to be white though. Is that not? Doesn't want me to place them anywhere. Okay, that might not be what I'm hoping it is. I thought I could just place like a trim piece on this like little roof here, but maybe it won't let me. If I actually just take this down though. Oh no. If I do that. Delete that there. And then bring it back out. There we go. That deleted it. Okay. Sorry, you kind of have to bear with me on like how some of this stuff works. Okay. Lots of options here. I want to do... I do want to also like, you can see some of these like swatches have other colors in them. I'm going to try to make sure like whatever swatch I'm picking is truly just like white. See, this is where I think I maybe do need to actually like bring this out a bit. Because otherwise I feel like it looks kind of weird. But I maybe need to bring this back up so that that's not clipping weird there. Because I feel like otherwise columns just like don't look quite right because they don't actually sit like underneath it. I think I do want to do wood. Because I do want to keep this house honestly kind of like rustic. Which hopefully the swatches I'm choosing will allow for that. I guess it was maybe a bit of a risk picking some like life and death stuff that I'm not as familiar with. Oh, I may need to scooch this house back even farther. Okay. No, not like that. Should hopefully be okay. I would have thought I had enough space. Why is it not wanting to put anything here? Do I not have it raised up high enough? Also, I realized when I redid the front, it removed some of the foundation. Which foundation was that I used? I think it was this one. Yeah. I feel like going with a more like rustic theme though will kind of help. Wait. Is it not wanting? There we go. I feel like going with the more rustic theme will help hide any sort of like things that don't look quite right color-wise. Like you can kind of come across as just like, oh, it's just eclectic. There we go. I'm hoping that wood will match this wood. I think I need to copy the wallpaper and I can put that on the sides there. So it just continues that stone. Okay, let's get a front door. Make sure it's filtered by white. If I wanted to keep it kind of rustic, I could do something like this. No, that's definitely too modern. Stuff like that's too big, even though it would be really pretty here. Oh, I should also make sure whatever door I pick windows that are from the same pack so that hopefully they will all match. Hopefully. Okay, I think I kind of liked just this first one. I thought that was pretty cute. Or I guess this one might look more like a front door. So that's from Cottage Living. So I'm going to want to make sure when I go to windows, I can add extra filters, obviously, but I'm going to sort it by Cottage Living so that hopefully they'll have like the same swatches on them. Again, hopefully. Okay, I'm actually going to bring this down when I place these so I can kind of have an idea of like what's the floor plan looking like for where I want to set stuff. Like I'll probably want a TV on this wall, so I probably won't put a window there. Or I could do like two smaller ones on the two sides instead. So I could do something like that. And then this is going to be a kitchen. So I might place like a window for like an over-sink window. I think that would be kind of cute. And then for the bedroom, I'll probably want the bed on this wall, but I don't dislike the idea of having a window over the bed. Something like that for the bedroom. Same thing for the other one. And then for the bathroom, I'll probably just put like one small window, but I'll probably want it to be kind of like on the front just to help with the look of the house. Could also add that there. Yeah, I don't dislike that for in that bedroom. Oh, I'm also going to want some sort of way to get out of the house over here. Let me just copy these stairs. Place them there. And then copy this wallpaper again to place on the sides. And then let's find a door. Oh, we know that one comes in green, but I want it in white. That's what I hate is when you like switch around stuff, it'll remove your filters. So I guess maybe I think it's whenever you use the eyedropper tool. So I think I just need to make sure I don't use the eyedropper tool unless like absolutely necessary. And I feel like it was kind of necessary in that sense to make sure that I'm like getting the right wallpaper. Okay, now one thing that might be tricky is now I need to do like the outdoor like plants, which I guess it looks like, oh no, it removed the filter. I think I actually accidentally clicked off of it. So you can see it leaves you with kind of some limited options when you sort by white. Like it's claiming, I guess, yeah, that definitely is white. Oh, I also don't have my cheats on. Move objects is my favorite cheat. This will let you like free move anything. Sims. Yes, I'm playing some Sims. I'm doing it's called the coloring book challenge, but everything you put down is white and then you go in after the fact and change all of the colors. I'm in a mandatory meeting. No, oh, I'm sorry. I'll be sure to post the VOD once I'm done, or you can always like watch it again on Twitch. Okay, I'm just adding my cheats right now. Alrighty. So I think I'll use the hydrangeas. Mostly just because I love hydrangeas. Talk about bad luck. I know. I'll enjoy the VOD later. Have a great stream. Thanks, Helios. And welcome, Alexander. How are you doing today? Another day in paradise. How about yourself? Oh, I'm doing well. I've had mostly just like a chill day today, which has been nice. I just like ran some errands earlier. Gonna add these just to add a little more like dimension here. So I would like to put a tree down. We stick it here in the back. Hopefully there's a good swatch in that. No, I was thinking if I wanted to put like a little one up here. I don't know if there's going to be an option for a little one. I was wanting to put like some rocks too. So hopefully like, oh no, definitely not the one with like sand around it though. Hopefully there'll be some like good options for these. Gonna size some of them down and like move them around so that it's not obvious that I'm using just like the same rock a million times. Yeah, because that looks a little too funky. I was hoping I'd have just access to just like the normal rocks, but that's okay. Okay, I think that's looking all right. We put hydrangeas back here as well. Got some thistle too. I don't know if I want to risk that. I'm just gonna keep all of this very, very simple, since who knows what colors these are gonna end up being. And I just have limited options in general, so we'll keep it pretty simple for all of the like outside foliage. Okay. I do want to get some lights outside too. Something like this could look cute for the front. Just want to try to make sure I get them even. Yeah, that looks pretty even. All right, I think this is looking pretty cute so far. I'm going to complete the whole house and then we'll go in and change all of the colors. So hopefully it all works out okay. While we're in lighting, I'm going to go ahead and add some ceiling lights in so I can see the inside better. Now, normally I add those puck lights, but I guess those aren't classified as white. So I'll probably add some lights temporarily and then like go in and change a bunch of them. That way I can at least see what I'm doing. Because I usually like to add lights like last in a room because I feel like it's kind of just like a little cherry on top when you're designing. So we'll just go with those like basic light bulbs and then I'll have to like remove them later. Oh, I also need, I guess, a flooring on that front stoop. Which I guess we can do... Probably want to do one of the ones from like Horse Ranch because that's what these are. So that'll hopefully match whatever wood tone this is. I think it's already like automatically on the back one. So hopefully when I change that, I can find a perfectly matching swatch. Okay, now I also am going to want some sort of, probably a different swatch for inside, unless I want to continue on with like this look in here. But that might be a little too rustic for the inside. Then again, in a different swatch, it might not look so rustic. I mean, I could just go super, super basic. So probably want to turn it this way for the inside. Oh no. I just feel like I'm always so picky about my wood tones. This could be bad. I think I like the look of this one the most. So hopefully that's not a mistake. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and carry it into the bedrooms. I was considering doing just like a white carpet in the bedrooms, but then it's like, would I then have to change that color to like a different color other than white? In which case, would it then look bad because I would be stuck with like green carpets or something? I guess for a tile, we could do, it's kind of cheaty to do one of these because like all of the swatches have white, so I could just pick whatever color I want. So I'm not going to do that. I think I'll go with like this one. So that'll be all of our flooring. I'll do walls as I'm doing the rooms. So I think I'm going to start with the kitchen. Okay. As you can see, a lot of these aren't looking very white. Like, I'm not going to choose this swatch because clearly, like, that's kind of just not white. So I'm going to make sure whatever swatch I'm choosing is one that, like, reads white. Like, this reads just white. So I think we'll go with this one. Plus, I think it's cute. This is one of the, like, newer items I just got, actually. And I think it kind of matches the vibe of what I'm going for well. Oh, I actually need to take this in one because I'm going to need room for a door. In fact, I should probably go ahead and put all of my doors down now. For doors, I'll probably go pretty simple. I don't know if I want to just like do something like that. Maybe something with a little more detail. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and place them. I can always move them around a little bit later if I want to. This music is like so dramatic right now. Okay. I'm gonna go with this one. I really like this fridge and I know there's a lot of different like color swatches for it. So I think this could be a good option because I will hopefully have a color swatch that works well with these counters. I also want to put a sink in. In fact, there might actually be a swatch of these counters that have a sink in them. Not seen it though. This would have to be one of these ones in the front. Oh, I think this is it. Yes, that's it. I also think I'm going to change out this window. Because I don't like how much that's clipping. I'm still going to choose one, however, that's in cottage living. But I think I'll go with like this one instead. And hopefully that'll be okay. I'm also going to want a stove somewhere. So maybe I'll stick a stove right there. Let's pick one out. I was like, do I only have 2 white stoves? This doesn't make sense. No, I've got more options. I think I probably will go with the cottage living one though. I think it'll just like fit like this vibe well. I'm not loving the look of those whites together right now, but I think once I color it in, it'll be okay. Let's also get some upper cabinets. Oh, I think these are technically the upper cabinets that go with the lower cabinets. Oh, I don't dislike them, but I feel like it's the kind of like thing where it's like you would only want like one that looks like that. I mean, I could stick like that one like that. I could do a lot of like mixing and matching here. Like that kind of makes sense to have that kind of style over the sink. I feel like we're going to want to get like something in that middle one. But I'm also going to want like a range hood there. We can see what the range hood options look like. We could maybe just do like that. I feel like that's a pretty good combo. Because a lot of times what I like to do is if I don't love the upper cabinet for like my lower cabinets, I'll try to find an upper cabinet that like still kind of matches or goes with it. Can't really do that in this challenge. So I think I'm just stuck like making sure that I at least get ones that are like matching. And I know like this will match this stove. So hopefully once I color it in, that will all look good. Okay, I feel like right now the colors are looking a little off. But I think that it'll be okay once it all comes together. I also honestly have enough space that if I wanted to do like an island, I could. Then again, I also want to fit like a little dining table in here, so maybe I won't. I also need to pick a wallpaper for inside this room. I don't know, I could do like a tile. But I feel like, I don't know, this to me reads like the kind of kitchen that wouldn't have tile in it and would do like a wallpaper instead. In fact, I could even choose like one of these floral ones. And this is where it gets tough because it's like, I mean, there's none of these that are truly reading just white. Like this one has like the white baseboards, but then obviously the top is colorful. Whereas these, like the top has more of that white base, but then the bottom is colorful. I could go something like this, but I don't like how high those baseboards come up. That's a bummer because I thought it'd be cute to kind of have... I could do that, actually. It's got the wooden baseboards, but I feel like this still at least reads white. I think these are technically moldy walls, but I don't hate the idea of that. Like, I feel like it still kind of fits the, like, aesthetic in here. Especially, like, realistically, I'll add some more wood to it. So, like, there might be a different, like, colored swatch here that looks good. Okay. Let's set up a little dining table. Once I get the dining table down, I can see if I actually do have room for like a little island or something in here. It might even be cute to have like a counter that's not actually an island. Like almost like a table type thing. But then the question will be, will that come in a white swatch? So can I even use something like that? Okay. This is where what I was almost thinking of, but I'm terrified since this is an island living and that's got some crazy wood swatches. So I'm a little afraid to use that. But if this comes in the right wood swatch, this is kind of exactly what I would want here. Even set it up like that and then put just like 2 chairs here or even scooch it over a little bit and I could probably fit 4 chairs around it right there. Question is, do I choose some island living chairs to try to at least make sure that all of that matches? I feel like honestly going island living in the first place was maybe a bad idea. These are really cute. And I feel like they kind of have that like grandma-y vibe that I was looking for. Now I can definitely like stick those right there and fit a little island. So let's do that. Probably actually get that down a little bit. I'll place this door just so it doesn't feel like there will be a collision there. Okay, so let's go back to kitchen and let's grab those island pieces. Yeah. That definitely fits. I don't think I'm going to put any sort of like bar stools or anything on the island. I kind of want to just use it as like more surface area where you can like work, I guess. Okay, now I want to do some clutter. Oh, that's really cute. That would be good there. You can see a lot of the stuff is new. I don't know what these other swatches are going to look like. So this could be a mistake. Okay, I'm going to go in ahead. I'm going to go to decorations here. And then this clutter tab here. Or actually, I'm going to do all because I don't know exactly how it classifies it. But then I'm going to go to, I guess like horse ranch would be good. Just anything that I think could possibly have some good clutter for this. And then also the like kitchen stuff. Home Chef Hustle. Country kitchen would be perfect. Kitchen clutter and garden to table. And we're going to look at any of the clutter that's in this section. Like that could be cute. I don't know if there's quite room for it though. I do like the idea of putting something like this like right in the middle of these two islands. Let's see if I can get that placed properly. Yeah, that's kind of perfect actually. Or I could put it on this table instead. Yeah, we'll do that there instead. Okay, I want to find some more stuff to stick back here. No. Oh, I also will want to stick a trash can there. I need to not forget to do that. I don't want to do that right now because I have everything like filtered how I want it. Oh, we could stick that next to it. That's cute. Just want like one more thing back there. I could do a little cookie jar. Gotta have a cookie jar. Okay, I think that could be cute for the kitchen. Pretty simple. Let's throw that trash can in. Move all of these. Like, surely there's some. I don't know what's really gonna like fit this vibe though. I think there's the barrel. Maybe we just do that. Okay. Wonder if I'd rather have these be on that one because these look more like cooking type things. So maybe I'll actually get some sort of other piece of clutter to stick there. And I don't think it's in kitchen clutter. I think it's in Home Chef Hustle. I think it's in kitchen clutter. Yes, this is what I'm looking for. I always like to include this. I think I'm gonna need to alt place it though. I'm gonna have to move both of these. Yeah, that's probably okay placement. Actually, I think it's too far back. Come on. Okay, that should be good. There we go. And they still have this to like cook on, so it's still fully functional. Okay, let's swap out the lights in these two areas. So I want to do ceiling lights. Oh, of course, there's not going to be anything in kitchen clutter. Okay, I think this could be cute for over that table. I feel like I don't think I lined that up properly. I did not. Oh, I alt placed this table, so I can't put this on the same grid. That I think is probably good. Maybe use these as like little pendants over this. I think that's probably good for the kitchen. I think I want to scooch these over actually so that they're right over it. Yeah, I think that's probably good for lighting in here. Okay, so this is going to be our little like living room area. We're going to have a really big front entryway, but I think that'll be okay. Can definitely put some sort of like drop zone here. Other little things here. Okay. Ooh, fireplace could have been kind of cute in here. I don't know if it quite makes sense anymore. I don't really want to add like an external looking fireplace. Maybe get some sort of TV stand. This is cute. And then like a TV to stick on top of it. Ooh. So I was hoping for a TV that I could actually place on top of it. But it does not seem like that's an option for the items that are white. I have like the frame TV, but obviously that doesn't look quite right. Can I size this down maybe and just use that? I think that maybe kind of makes sense that I'm gonna actually keep it lower. I think that maybe kind of makes sense that they'd have like a frame TV in their little like rustic looking house. I don't know. I was gonna try to give him just like a little like standing like TV that could just sit like right on top of this. But that obviously is not an option. Okay. Oh, that's really cute. I want to include that somewhere. That could even be a good option for like right here maybe. Stick it there for now, but we'll see. Ooh, this might be perfect. Can do that and then like a little chair there. Ooh, perfect, like a rocking chair. That might actually be a little too big. Maybe like this rocking chair. Oh, that would have been cute if I did like a little wraparound porch and put some rocking chairs on it. It makes more sense to actually stick the chair over here. We have just like a little bit more space. Like that. Yeah, I think that's probably better. Don't know if I'll quite have enough space for a coffee table, to be honest. Could maybe do a small one. Okay, I don't think that's like horrible for like the rustic vibes I'm going for. Let's find a rug. This is going to be interesting. I could go with one from Horse Ranch with the idea that it'll probably have some like matching tones in it. This just seems a little small. Which like you can size them up, but only like a crazy amount. This one might be good. I feel like it definitely like matches the vibes. I'm kind of getting a cheat as to what the different swatches of that would look like. Ooh, I like the look of this one. It's not reading as much white though, but I feel like it's a better size. I could, oh, that's really big. Could go with Old Trusty. I think I'll go with the like chevron one. It's a little on the small size, but I feel like it's truly white, which is good. I can't really size it up because it's way too big sized up. But I don't think it's like horribly small in here by any means. Oh, no, I need to center that way better. There we go. And then I'll stick a plant in that back corner. Now the plants, obviously, like a large part of it will be green. So I feel like the most you can do is just like, it will have like a white base. And I feel like that's just gotta be enough for the plants. So we'll stick that one there. Obviously you can still see some color in that space, but I don't think it's horrible. know what I think I should actually do? Maybe a console table behind the TV. I think that could make a lot of sense. And we can put some more decor there. Yeah, I think I'm liking the way this is looking. Oh, you know what? I should get the little blanket basket. I feel like that would be really cute and cozy. I think if I just search basket, it'll hopefully show up. Yes. It's like I thought there was a white swatch, and there is. It's honestly bigger than I remembered. I wonder if I can maybe size it down. So I'd like to have the plant back here still. I feel like that kind of still works. Could also choose a smaller plant, but I don't know. I feel like that's a good size. I feel like you want some of that height. I may even see, I don't know if that'll be a good option, but for some sort of like floor lamp to maybe stick like over here somewhere, or maybe even right there. Yeah, I think that looks good. I'm going to remove that one. Okay, let's decorate these surfaces. So I'm going to just go to decorations. Start by looking at clutter. Oh, I do always like just putting like a little like mug here. I feel like that's kind of usually a pretty safe bet. I could even put like a little book. I think that could look cute back there as like not real medicine, but just like decorative. So I feel like I've added like an extra challenge for myself because I'm using a lot of items that I normally wouldn't because I don't typically decorate in this style. So it's proving to be a bit of a double challenge for me in that way. Let's look in the miscellaneous. There's often good stuff in here too. Oh, see, there's this like smaller basket as well. Ooh, that's cute. Stick that like over here. This definitely like leans into the like kitchen-y area, I guess. Put the book pile here. Oh, I can even stick stuff down here. That could be cute to stick down here. Oh, I could have put the chicken somewhere. Why is it slotting to like right there? I might even stick the chicken there. I feel like for a little country kitchen, you need that chicken, you know? In fact, I think I'm also going to stick this pot up on top of the sink. I feel like that kind of makes sense too, that you'd like store some extra stuff up there. Oh, this could have been cute for in here. But I do like my little mug and book situation I got going on. That's really cozy. Got an extra little basket. This could be cute, like over by that. Just trying to look for something to go like right here. So sorry about the silence. Got dragged away. Still having fun. Oh yeah, you're fine. I never mind any like silence or anything. Oh yeah, still having fun. It's proven to be definitely a bit of a challenge. I think part of it's like I'm very much so going for like a different design style than I normally would. So I'm also just like ultra not familiar with all of this stuff in here, but I feel like that's kind of what's like making this fun, because like right now this is looking great. Once I start changing all like the colors, we shall see. Maybe the little bunny. It's just putting it in a weird spot, so I'm just gonna alt place it. I want it over just a little bit. There we go. I like it. It reminds me of my grandma's place. Not an insult. She was a country lady. And you know, that's kind of the vibe I'm going for, is a little like kind of country grandma type vibe. That's actually why I did the striped wallpapers, because my grandma's kitchen had like stripes in it. And like striped wallpaper, so I wanted to go for that kind of vibe. It's just not one that I typically design with. I feel like I usually go very like modern, so this is kind of new to me, so I'm using a lot of new stuff as well, and some stuff that's like quite literally new. Like I just got some packs today, so some of it is very, very new for me. I think actually, in fact, you know what might be more fun? Rather than having that chicken there, I could set this up as though like you can like bake cookies and stuff in here. Okay. I would put like the other cookie thing here, but that's kind of the only usable workspace right now, so I kind of have to leave it. Thank you for the follow, Alexander. Yeah, it could look cute to have like a plant in there, but I don't know that that's gonna quite work. I'm worried it'll like look fine until I change the color, and then it'll be noticeable that there's something in there. I'm a fan. I like it. Good. Yeah, I used to like cook all the time with my grandma, so I figured I'd give a little homage to that. All right, let's look at some wall decorations. I'd like to get something where you can maybe like hang stuff up right there. I don't know if I quite want to do that one there, but that could be good for the front. Oh, this could be cute to include in here too. I kind of want it to like intentionally be like a bit cluttered. I may need to go the shelf section. I kind of know what I'm looking for, so I think I'd maybe like to use, oh, some of this could be cute. I was thinking of like the Grange kit. No, that's too kitchen-y. Yeah, Grange mudroom. Okay. And that's where it's not showing up with everything. So I think I'm just going to do show all. Oh, it is also not showing up white. It removed my filter. I may have accidentally deleted that myself. Yeah, this is kind of what I was hoping to go for. I don't know which one's cuter, actually. I think I'll go with that one. I like how it's wider. I wish I could like... I feel like that's a little too low. I'd like it some height in the middle. It's just going to be a little tough to get it exactly where I want it. And still have these be even. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Okay, gonna want some stuff in this front entryway. I think I'll move this to like the side there. Also, it might be risky using the Grange Mudroom kit right here. It comes in some weird swatches. But I'm kind of intentionally doing some things like a little risky, because if I use everything from like the same 2 kits, obviously everything's gonna match. So that's why it's like, okay, we'll switch it up and use like some stuff from the Sulani kit. I'm forgetting what it's called right now, and then Grange Mudroom. Otherwise, I feel like it'd just be too easy if I was doing like everything from the same. Okay, I do think it might be nice to get some sort of like hutch or storage or something right here. Ooh, or you know what? A bookshelf would probably be a good idea. Like some sort of small bookshelf. Did I hear you asking about the dropper function earlier? I might have imagined it. So I was thinking, I think when you click this and you try to copy something, it removes your filters that you have set up, is what I was trying to figure out. And it looks like that is the case. Because just if I want to like keep my filters on and stuff, I want to like make sure I'm trying to use it as little as possible. Okay, I think that fits pretty well. I may actually move it to this side though. Yeah, I think that's better. Then think like some sort of like table and put like some packages on top. Because I know it's also in the Grange Mudroom kit. Oh, I don't know if it'll show up because I don't know if there's going to be a white swatch. No, it's not. There's like some boxes and there'll be like a cute clutter thing. Yeah, the dropper should, without mods, just copy whatever you use the dropper until you use it on something else. Use the C dropper. I guess I'm a little confused by what you're saying. It might just be because I'm a bit unfamiliar with some aspects of the game, though. Because all I was saying was I'm just going to try to avoid using the dropper if possible because it'll remove the like filters I have. And I'm just worried about like seeing some of the non-white swatches when I want it to still be kind of a mystery. Maybe I'll just do like a plant over here then instead. Makes sense. Yeah, it's like I'm not like if I need to use the dropper, I will. Like if I wanted another one of these doors, it'd be a pain to have to search through all of the doors to find it again. But I just need to make sure that I remember like before I then move off of doors, I add the filter back on because I want to make sure I'm not like cheating, I guess. Trying to think of like what could look good here. I would say like a little bench, but I already have a little bench like literally right next to it. No, that doesn't look great sized up. Or you know what? Let me go to wall hanging. There might be something good that can hang here as well. Because I know there's like a little broom, but again, I don't know if that comes in the right swatch. I could somehow fit this like over here as well. It'd be kind of cute. Might end up looking weird once it's colored in. Hopefully not. And also, oh, that is massive. I thought it was gonna be a lot smaller. I do wonder if instead of doing this and this, if I'd rather do something like that. May still size it down though. I think that looks a bit better. Go ahead and throw that in there if I have room for it. Whenever I see something that I want to use and it's for some reason categorized in miscellaneous decorations, I always make sure I put it down because like there's no way I'm going to find that again because I would never guess that like that kind of thing would go there. Oh, this could be cute. I can do that. And then let me see if there is some sort of... I was thinking it'd be cute to have something like on top of it as well. Could even just do this. I think it's like floating ever so slightly, but it's pretty like undetectable. So we'll go on ahead and keep it. Let's also do a little front mat. Could just do something simple like that. Or you know which one I want to do? Oh, it definitely doesn't come in a white swatch. I was thinking that like colorful, like kind of wicker type one. Where it's like this same shape. But that definitely does not come in a white swatch because they're all colorful. I feel like that, if anything, has been like its own challenge of if there's something you know you want to use, but it doesn't come in a white swatch, so you just can't use it anyway. Okay, the bathroom should be easy since everything comes in white. So this hopefully isn't going to be anything too crazy. Okay, I need to figure out how do I want to lay out the bathroom. It's kind of an awkward shape. Probably do like sink, tub, toilet maybe? It might actually make more sense to put it like all on this exterior wall. And then do like a shower tub combo. Be cute. Oh, I also never redid this light. Let me choose some different lights for the entryway before I finish with the bathroom. That's kind of cute and eclectic. And I like that it's from a different kit. So I'm not just like using the same stuff again and again and again, because I would like to avoid doing that. I'd like some sort of light, like ceiling light in here as well. I don't want to use one of the ones I've already used. Maybe I'll just go super basic. Go with that one. A little big. Guess I could see if it looks good. Size down. Maybe I won't actually. I feel like it kind of makes sense that there wouldn't be a light fixture on the ceiling in there. Okay, I think this is looking pretty good for bathroom. Let's go on ahead and get a mirror up. I also need to remember to put curtains up. I always forget curtains in like all of my builds in general. Do that one. I feel like that matches the vibe. Some toilet paper and some towels over here. Oh, that's a hand towel. Honestly, I should probably do a hand towel as well. I think that's a little too modern looking. Do that. I kind of wish they had like a matching one. Or you know what? Actually, let's do this. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Stick maybe a plant on top of that. When in doubt, throw a plant down. Yeah, that's a little too small. A little too big. Just right. Okay, let's do a bath mat. Could do this one. I know I'm calling it a bath mat, but I want to put it under the sink. Let's let this one I could like size way, way down. I feel like that's way too modern looking though. Keep this one size down. Oh, thank you, Alexander, for the 100 bits. All right, I think that is looking great. Let's get a different light in here, maybe. You're welcome. You're doing all the work here. Oh, thank you. What is the challenge about? So it's called the Coloring Book Challenge. And as you can probably tell, everything I've placed right now is white. So I'll need to go back in and change it to different colors. And hopefully all of the swatches will match and everything will look fine. So that's what the challenge is. I don't know what colors I'm going to actually end up with until I'm done with everything. And then I can go back in and change all of these colors. Why do I feel like that's like providing like no light? I guess it is just kind of dark in here. Like this is providing decent light. I just don't think that makes sense in a bathroom. I honestly maybe like the light bulb that we started off with the most. It's kind of eclectic and rustic. Oh, I also need a wallpaper in here. And oh, let me add curtains first before I forget. It should be in decorations. Yes. I might do like blinds, but this could be good. Oh, way too big. Don't love the look of that. I think it's a little too modern. Maybe this one could be good but instead. I'm gonna move this over slightly so it's not clipping. Yeah, I think that looks cute. Okay, and then I'm gonna want curtains on all of these as well. Might be risky going striped stripes on these, because who knows if I'll be able to find a swatch of all of these matching. But you know, that's part of the challenge. So we'll go with it. All right, we'll start with the master bedroom. Oh, I never put a wallpaper in that bathroom. Let me do that first. Something like tile like that. Or it's kind of like a mix between like tile and regular wallpaper. All right. Let's come in here. My plan was to have the bed like right here. I kind of want to use this one. Some end tables. Maybe do these. I will say, like, not having to hunt through swatches and stuff has been making me build much quicker than I normally do. Because normally I'm like so picky about like what swatch I want, and I'm like looking through so many options. Whereas with this, it's like, I only got one option. So I just have to go for it. Could do this and like a little desk or something next to it. Will I have a good desk option is the question. That's like totally blocking the door though. I think the room might just be a little too small to include that big of a dresser and a desk. I think I'll do a low dresser instead then. Just not loving the looks of a lot of these. This one might be the best option. We get like a mirror in the corner too. Let's get some clutter to stick on top of there. So we'll start. I know I'm going to want to put a plant down, so we'll start with that. It's weird that this is considered like the white swatch when like it's very clearly blue. Get some glasses down. Let's just do it that way. Still too close. Okay. That looks pretty good. Pretty simple. Let's choose a wallpaper. We're going to need to fix the light as well. This is where it's like, I would like to use this, but I feel like this just does not look white. That's got a little bit more white. I do this one. This one's got more true, like, white to it. I was about to say, and it's more neutral, so it'll hopefully go well with the bed, but it's all white. It's all white. Okay, let's put some art on the walls and then also get some, oh, I need to fix the lights. Let me actually do that first. But I also want to put some curtains up. I don't want hanging lamps. Just do something like that. It's simple, but I feel like it doesn't like read too modern. Now we'll head back to decorations, get some curtains up. I could just use the same ones. Is them? I didn't. No, is this swatch? Not swatch, but. You know what I should do though? Instead of using this one in here, let's use this one. That way there's surely matching swatches for those. Okay, and then let's get something on the wall right here. That's right. I like the look of this one a lot. I just got this pack. I don't know what any of the other swatches on here are. But you know what? Let's go for it. That could be a complete mistake. I literally just bought Life and Death, so I don't know what the other swatches on this piece of art are. But I think that'll be fun. Okay, let's make this like a kid's room. Guess while I'm here, let's go ahead and put the same window coverings on. There we go. Okay. I'm actually just going to sort by bedroom. I feel like it's usually easier to just get exactly what I want that way. Okay, it's still filtered by white. I could do something like this. But you know what? I could even do 2 beds. I want to... Oh, maybe I do the horse ranch ones instead, actually. That way it could kind of be more of like, this is grandma's house, but when the grandkids want to come and visit, they like can stay and then more can stay at once, is my thought process. I feel like that's how our grandparents kind of had it set up. I want to make sure it matches. I could do that horse ranch with it. So it's going to be kind of like a kid's room that's designed by their grandparents for the kids to stay in. Let's get a lamp down. That could still be cute. I still want it to be kid-friendly. Like, what am I looking for? A dresser. Oh, something like this could be cute. Let me do the white one. I'm gonna move it over there and then put like a chair in the corner. Could do this rocking chair. It's a different one from the one that I used out here, but I kind of like the idea that they'd have multiple rocking chairs. Like some sort of tall lamp over here would look cute too. Not quite the vibe I was going for. This could be cute. Okay, let's get a rug in here. It's like this would be perfect because I know the swatches on this are good, but it's just too small. I could do... that's also too small. That's a little too big. I don't know if there will be one that's like the exact size I'm looking for though. What about that size down? No. Could do a square one. No, I don't think that looks quite right either. This might be good. Hopefully the swatches on it are good, though. Oh, here we go. This is like the same size, but more neutral. Okay, let's get some clutter to put on here. I think also we're probably good on lights. Oh, no, why is it so dark? I think realistically, I know I'm using this, so I'm gonna have to like undo it and re-add my filter. I think realistically, they'd probably just have the same light in both of the bedrooms for like ceiling lights. All right. Go to decorations, clutter, maybe some magazines. I want to put things that it's like, I think grandparents would think their kids would like this stuff. You know, like that's the vibe we're going for. Oh, snacks. Oh, we got to give them snacks. I know whenever I would visit my grandparents, they would always like get so many snacks for us. Books would also be cute. I want to scoot them farther back though. It's still clipping even though it's like all the way over there. Okay. Didn't put him back far enough. There we go. That looks good. Could just give him like towels too. Maybe some sunglasses. Oh, we can put some board games in here too. That would be cute. Just like on the floor there. I'm gonna actually go to the kids' bedroom area now and just see if there's anything else that I think would be good. I mean, I could add like a big old... Okay, maybe not that one. I don't think parents would get that one for their kids. I don't think there's gonna be room for one of the big ones. Maybe like that. No, I don't quite want any infants or toddlers. Kids' activities. Let's see if there's anything in here. Lunchbox I don't think makes the most sense. I'll put some of this stuff maybe in the back. No, there's not going to be room for it. Okay. I think we can probably honestly just call it at that, though. I think they've got some good stuff. That's cute. Okay. Now let's go on ahead and pick out a wallpaper for this room. This one's called Flower Child, so it definitely, all of the swatches will have flowers. Which maybe isn't so bad. Like that kind of reads kid. Also this one, that one's a bit more kind of grown up. Or there's this one. I think I'll go with this one. It still reads white, even though it's got some color in it. But I feel like it definitely like leans into the rustic vibe that we're going for here. All right, then let me get like maybe just a little like dining set out here. And then I think we're going to be good to color this in. Again, just something like this. Just wondering if there's a... That one I think reads a little more grandparent-y. Ooh, I like that one actually. And let's find matching chairs. Probably these. There we go. Maybe come in with some terrain paint. Oh, I'll have to remove this for that, but I think the terrain paint, it kind of doesn't really matter what color we go with, but I'll maybe just do this because it's white anyway. Just kind of do a little like pebbled area. Let's center that in it. But I think that looks cute. I do want to maybe actually put some like planter boxes out. Don't think we need that. Yeah, we can put a bunch of these. Oh, wait. We want white ones. Whoops. All right. We can put some of these out. Maybe just the two. I don't know. Hang on. They're like clipping, kind of. If we do this, I think we can fit one more. We can have them all be like, there's these 3 different swatches. Maybe we have them all be like slightly different ones. There we go. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Let's go in. Also just with like the terrain paint and some dirt. I have it way too harsh. Hang on. Let's make it much softer. I feel like I maybe actually want to give him like an actual like sidewalk up or something. I'm gonna do actual like flooring for that though. Could do that. It's the same kind of thing I have like in the back, just using terrain paint. So I feel like that would make sense. In fact, maybe I want to actually just do it with terrain paint to keep it looking more rustic. No. Find the right thing. And this I can obviously, I'm just going to keep white. Like I'm not going to come in and like repaint this another one. I'm just going to keep this white. I think that is our house done. Let me just make sure. I just want to make sure I've got like a light everywhere I want a light, like rugs down everywhere I want rugs, curtains and everything. But I think otherwise we're good to just go and color this in now. Oh my gosh. Okay. This should be exciting. Very interesting. Okay, I know, yeah, there's some stuff you can't use it on. So I'm just gonna have to come in, find like the exact same one that I used. Let me just filter by white again. So I used this one. So now I can come in and if I wanna like make it like this gray, or I could do the brown, I think that would be cute. So let's color that in brown. Okay, I think we're going to run into the same issue for any of our walls, which is kind of frustrating. So I believe I used... No, it wasn't that one. Was it? No. This one. This is the one that I used. Ooh, we could go like kind of dingy. That could be cute. I think I like this one the most. I feel like this complements like the roof pretty well too. It's like not that different. So I'm like, hopefully I'm like changing everything I need to. Okay, I think all of that's been changed. I can also come in and change like all of the roof trim. I know I just used this first one, so I'm just gonna click on that again. I'm gonna choose this one that kind of matches the roof well. Alrighty. So far, nothing too crazy, but I feel like most of the exterior stuff has pretty normal swatches. Let's see, well, let me use this on the foundation. No, it won't. So I need to find that foundation again. I think it was it this one? No. This one. Yes. And I think we'll probably just, I guess, do the one that like matches the siding. Ooh, or I could make it a little mossy. I'm gonna look at it on the side. I feel like I get a better view of it. I think I'll just do this one. Just want to make sure I'm changing it everywhere. Yeah, that all looks good. Okay, I can't do it on the stairs either. These were these stairs though. So we'll just do that. Do the same ones on the back too. Oh, I'll need to change this like flooring, which I assume I also can't do here because I did an actual flooring on this side. But that was also the horse ranch. It was just this one, right? No, that doesn't look right. This one. Yes, it was this one. Which I think honestly is the same one anyway. We can just do like the matching swatch on that. I don't think that actually matches the... There, I think that matches the stairwell I used. Yeah. It's a little more, rustic, we'll say. Okay. I think that's it for all the stuff that I like won't be able to do or then like stuff that's inside. So like I should be able to change these. I could maybe make these blue. I love some blue hydrangeas. Ooh, then maybe these can be yellow? Oh, yeah, we'll do yellow. I maybe should have chosen these before selecting the blue hydrangeas. I mean, I can always go in and change these if I'd rather do like pink even. No, I kind of like the look of the blue, honestly. And I feel like the yellowy orange flowers are pretty subtle. Okay. Now this is what I was curious about. Like, was what all options I'd have for these. Okay, I obviously don't want to do any of the sand swatches. I just make these this like dark gray. Did I put any rocks in the back? I don't think I did. Oh no, I did. Okay. There we go. It's looking pretty basic so far. Okay. Gonna update that wood just to match the same front wood. I think this is where I could have a bit more fun and do like a more colorful door. I think I kind of like the green. Oh, does this not come in a green swatch? I thought it would. Okay, well, I want this all to match, so maybe I could also just go basic here. Oh gosh, I'm getting confused by, I think I used that swatch. That swatch. Let me make sure I use the same swatch on all of these. And then, of course, this has totally different swatches. Okay. Let's change this front door too. Also comes in the green. Oh, forgot this. I mean, I guess I could still do like a green front door. I don't know. A red even? I think I want to make this more of like a warm brown. But then I'll want to change all of this. Can't tell like what swatch is actually matching that. Like, am I crazy? That's not that same swatch though, as like this. Okay, I think I'm liking the morning light on this lot a bit better. Okay. I think we'll just leave it like that. Okay. I don't dislike this, and I think the red door is kind of fun. And we leave that door kind of more neutral. All right, I do not remember which flooring swatch I chose. Is it this one? No. This? It like looks the same, but when I like click it, it's showing something different. No, this is it. I think the only difference is I technically place it this way. Yes. Okay. So this is the flooring I used. Okay. We'll go with that one. Put it in all of these as well. Okay. I'm already liking the way it's looking. Let me do the wallpaper next. So I chose this one. Okay, we've got some fun options. Oh wait, that's not the one I chose because this is the one I chose. Of course, I chose the dingier version of the two. Oh, I could go real dingy in here. I kind of like the original, but for the sake of the challenge, I gotta change the color to something else. I might do the yellow. Okay. Let's start with the kitchen. I could go green in the kitchen. That looks cute. Oh, I need to change this one. Oh, there's also a green version of this. That looks really cute. I know there's also a green one of these. So very, very green in the kitchen. Want to bring in some accent colors though. I like that swatch for that. I know it's still kind of technically white, but slightly different. I think I like bringing some more color in with that red. Do the yellow ones. That. This is fun, just coloring everything in. Will match kind of the brassy color that's on the hardware too. That's cute! Oh, I like that. Oh, I need to change this too. All right, now we'll do this little dining area. Oh, I guess we can change the doors too. Maybe do just that same brown. Okay. Okay, there is a good swatch in this. This is the thing that I was kind of the most worried about. Okay, keep the green going here. And I feel like it's a very similar shade of green, so it makes sense. Oh, this has weirder swatches than I was expecting. I think I like that one. I could try to bring in... Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'll bring in some of the little hints and accents of red. Could bring in more red that way too. That? Yeah, I think that looks cute. I like the look of that one the most. See, this one I knew was risky to choose, but we can maybe just do this in yellow. And again, maybe I need to bring in some more green over here. I don't just like the orange, actually. I still think we needed to bring in some green, so I think I'll go with the green bench. Then again, I did really like the look of... I wish there was like an option that had like the green cushion, but with like a wood bench otherwise. I mean, I could like do this one to bring in like yellow. It also brings in the yellow though. Maybe I'll just do this. Oh, here we go. We can make that green. Maybe I'll make that one green instead, and we'll keep this a bit more neutral. Oh, there we go. More red. Oh yeah, we have the red door too, so it makes sense that we brought in like red accents. I had no clue what to expect from the life and death stuff. I actually kind of like just this like initial swatch, but I don't want to keep it just like that plain, like white swatch. Oh, we need to change this as well. Guess we'll do that one. I'm honestly not loving the color options on that rug. All right. I think I'll want this same pattern, but with like the gold instead. Eat that one. I probably should do the couch first, to be honest. Ooh, I could do the green couch. That looks nice. And that comes in a green too, but I think I'd rather match it more so to like this console. We'll do that like dark brown. Oh! See, and I did not realize that this had not great swatch options. I'll maybe have to just do like black? Because like that's way too much. I thought this would come in like a perfectly normal swatch option. Like it's probably best in the white, but I don't want to just leave it white. So, oh wait, no, not that black. Oh, I guess we'll have to do this one. Okay. I thought that maybe that one did come in some weird color swatches, but I was hoping just for like a brown base with like a white lampshade is what I was hoping for, but that's okay. Oh, that's perfect. The little flower swatch on that. Ooh, this is kind of like that, honestly. I know it's like bringing in more like teal. I mean, you could also do the red. I don't like the look of the red as much, though. The brown doesn't look bad either, but I don't know. Something about the teals just kind of like speaking to me. I think it's because you've got like some teal in here and some teal in here. So I feel like it's something about this is just more pleasing to my eyes, at least. Guess we'll do that one. Not loving it, but... bring in some more red. Okay. Oh, I need to do these. I might do these swatches. It's very similar to the original swatch, and I think that's why I like it the most. I'm honestly not loving this rug. I think it doesn't help like that. I would consider white swatch. Same with that and same with that. So like it kind of leaves me with very few options. So I do think this one's the best. Oh, let's do... Oh, didn't mean to move it. Let's do this light. Okay, we can bring in more of that like kind of bronzy color. I think it's looking cute. Very like homey, which I like. Hate the black lamp. hate the black lamp. I just want to see. I'm not going to change it, like, actually. Even just in the white, it does look a bit better. But I'll leave it black. All right, let's come in and do the bathroom next. So for the flooring, I'm going to have to re-find it. I think I did this one? No, this one. Yes. Oh, we could go green. Maybe I'll do this one. And then hopefully the ceiling will match. Not the ceiling, the walls. Okay, that also comes in like a brown. Could you actually, yeah, let's do the yellow here. And then I'm going to look back. It was this one. Yeah, this probably actually matches that pretty well. And I think it like looks good and it feels like it'll go with the rest of the house. Okay, let's see what color swatches are. Okay, keep the green. You know, I think in some instances it is okay to keep things white, right? Like most toilets are white. I feel like it's unfair to have to change that. I'll change this. I'll choose like that swatch instead. I'll change this. I'll change all of that. Change that. There we go. See, guys, look, I changed everything. You can all agree that swatch is fair game. It's brown. It's more brown than white. Cute! Everything changed. I colored in everything in this one. Don't worry. All right, let's work on the master bedroom. This right now looks a mess. So I'm hoping it'll come together. Oh, let me maybe start with the ceilings. I already changed the floor colors. So I chose this one. Oh, this has lots of color swatch options. It'd be fun to do blue in here. Ooh, I could go even more vibrant. Do something like that. That could be fun. We'll see. There was this swatch, and I like the way those look together. Probably just do the same swatch for like all of these. Or I could do the blue ones in this room. I think that actually looks nice. Was that brown when I put this in here? It definitely should have been white. I'm gonna need to look back at the bot. I'm confused by that. Okay, moment of truth. I guess I should have realized the risk that we may be stuck with putting the Grim Reaper in Grandma's room. I mean, this swatch isn't horrible. I do realize there is a skull in the middle, so it's quite morbid. Could do like that one. I maybe should have refrained from putting life or death art in Grandma's room. I'm sorry, Grandma. Ooh, I kind of like the look of the yellow to bring a little bit more color in. Yeah, that's my bad. I should. And Grandma knew it was coming. Oh no. Okay. I think it's still pretty cute. Maybe I don't want to do this color of the rug. Maybe I want to just go like brown. Yeah. It's still cute. Just don't look too closely at the art. All right, let's do the kids' room. I guess we'll start with the wallpaper. Oh, wait, I'm already on it. Okay, so I used... And no, it's sorted by white. I used this one. Oh, so it just comes in like the different swatch at the bottom. Okay, I think we'll go with the blue again in here then. Ooh, that would be cute. And then that matches like perfectly. Oh, that's so cute. You can even go with the blue ones of these in here as well, since we've got blue on the wallpaper. We'll do that swatch. I think this is a life or death piece, and it's going like surprisingly well with all the horse ranch stuff too. Just do that swatch. I like the two-tone wood. There's a lot of mismatched wood in here anyway, so it kind of helps bring it together more, I feel like. Oh no, not on the kitty? Okay, let's see if it comes in a different swatch option. It might not. Okay, it doesn't. So it just gets to be a little white kitty. Oh, I didn't change these. I want to do this color swatch. You like can barely tell a difference, but I feel like that's more of that bronzy color we're going for. All right, I think that's almost everything. Just got to do outside. Oh, wow. Let's do the green here. Oh, I guess I should probably have made sure that this has... Oh, it does. Okay. I wasn't sure if I actually got the matching stuff, but it looks like I did. And let's do this tree. If it'll let me. It won't. Okay. It was just this one. I guess I'll just do like this version of it. I don't know if I'll be able to place it exactly how I had it, but we're gonna try. It was like this. Let's change these planters. They come in green. I don't know what the difference between the two greens are, but I tried to... Oh, I think this has it like... Oh, wait. No, I see what's going on. These were all technically the exact same anyway. Okay. I think we had smooth... Okay. No. Oh, I want to redo that. I want to keep the like the different styles. So we'll keep that one as that one like that. And then this, I guess we'll just like fill in and make it brown. Okay, cute. And I believe that's our house done. I feel like it turned out pretty cute. There are definitely like some things that's like, okay, I wouldn't have used that if I knew that that was the color swatch. Mostly like this lamp. I also don't think this table ended up being a great option in this house. I also feel like there was the unhidden challenge of like the fact that there wasn't another TV option that had like the white swatch. I feel like that was just like another challenge on top of this that kind of like made some things more difficult. Like the fact that there were things I like, oh, I want to put this in and it didn't end up having a good swatch for it. But I feel like for the most part, like I'm really happy with how it turned out. I feel like if I like did this without having it be the coloring book challenge and was still going for the same style, like it would definitely look a bit different, especially because there were even some things I was wanting to use that like, I guess I like didn't truly believe they were white. Like I love these cottage living wallpapers where it's like I would have loved to use them, but none of them truly have like a swatch that I would consider white. So it felt like cheating to use them. But overall, I think it turned out really, really well. We'll just ignore the toilet because that's like the one instance I cheated. I mean, to be fair, I kind of knew that would happen. Like you're going to have a white swatch for a toilet and every other swatch is just going to be not the color you want. So I'm not mad at myself for cheating that. If you really want, we'll make it green. No, I can't do that. I can't do that. Yeah, overall, I think the challenge worked out pretty well. I think the like plants and stuff was also a bit of a challenge. Like we only had one tree to use. And part of that is also like, you'll notice I don't have every single like pack or anything. Like I've got a lot of them, but there's also a lot that I have missing. So if you had everything, you'd probably have a lot more like stuff that you can use. But for me, I'm definitely missing some stuff, but I like how it turned out. Yeah, otherwise I think I'll probably just end this here. I'm gonna save it. Who knows? Maybe I might use it one day. But I'll go in and just like end stream. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. And thank you for joining. Hope you enjoyed watching and I hope that I will see you in the next one. Bye.